Metro Police receive over 7,500 emergency and non-emergency calls every day. Emergency dispatchers are the first to answer a call when they come in. Fox 5's Alexandra De Leon got to take us to see what they go through on a daily basis.
That's right, John. Metro is the fourth largest police department when it comes to the amount of calls they receive every single day. Just last year, they received 3 million calls. Now, when there's an emergency, there's call takers are always available to know about it first. We hear from one dispatcher who tells us how much stress comes after they answer those calls. This is what one of Metro's emergency call centers looks like. Dozens of dispatchers, call takers, and supervisors answering emergency and non-emergency calls.
You are hearing people's worst nightmare stories on the worst days of their lives.
Christy Cullum has been with Las Vegas Metro answering calls for over 20 years. The job never gets easier.
People are calling 911 not because they're having a good day. It's probably the worst day of their life. Something terrible is happening to them, which is causing them to call 911.
One moment, someone may be calling to report a lost cell phone or accident, and the next call they take may be someone who was just shot.
There's been many calls that have been calls that I'll never forget. We have heard people shoot themselves on the phone with us, and we have to keep that open line until officers arrive.
It's calls like these that are difficult for them to erase from their minds. What adds to the stress is they never get complete closure.
They don't get to hear what actually happened. That picture that they painted when they were taking the call, they don't know what happened once officers went out there.
To add to their plate, dispatchers must be able to multitask, handle 5 different screens, 2 different keyboards, all while trying to ask several questions that will help officers going to an emergency.
That phone is not your priority when you're on the radio channel. The officers are your priority on that radio channel, and officer safety.
All the stress comes down on dispatchers' shoulders. To help alleviate it while they're at work, they are able to step out, clear their minds, and try to forget about the call they may have just taken.
At the end of the shift, that's when we take a moment and just kind of, so when we get home, we're spent. We don't want to talk about it. We don't want to talk about work. We don't want to think about it.
At the end of the day, Christy does say the job is rewarding, knowing she's helping the community.
We are here. We're that calm voice on the other end of the line, and that makes a huge difference, and we're very proud of that.
Now, Christy did want to leave a message with people to be patient when they call dispatchers. A lot of the time, someone may call in an emergency situation, and Metro will do their best to get someone there as quickly as possible. Reporting live, Alexandra De Leon, Fox 5 News, local, Las Vegas.